Street Fighter. I just said I would make a video about it, and I'm just gonna do that. As I move with the sun so that my face isn't 100% washed out. So Street Fighter. I really love this movie. I loved it when I was a kid, even though it's one of the ones that I fell into the habit of fast forwarding because it's not truly that exciting. I think it is a little bit of a good bit of filmmaking that they make you anticipate the fights and don't deliver on them right away. You see that in particular with Ryu and Vega, where that fight gets built up and interrupted. So the filmmaker is deliberately wants to be like teasing that these big, and then the climax is good. You have to remember it's a kids movie, and it didn't have to be a kids movie, but this movie is. So it needs to be judged on those criteria. It's not as intriguing as the animated Street Fighters and things like that. But it is quite likable. However, what I don't think it is a Van Damme movie. Van Damme is, despite the fact that he's the star, he's not in it very much. He doesn't have that much to do. He doesn't do it very well. And he shouldn't be in that role anyways. He should not be Guile. So the greatness of the movie is the greatness of the Raul Julia movie and the fun of a children's movie about the Street Fighter characters. Van Damme just happens to be in that, and he shouldn't be in a children's movie. He's visibly shaking and sweating from his coke addiction. And all the behind-the-scenes stories of that movie are better than the movie, yada, yada, yada. I still wish it had gotten a sequel. I think they did, well, they didn't do much world building, but there's world building that I wanted more of. And the way that they do the ending, particularly with DJ and Sagat escaping, made me feel like I was curious where they actually went next and what they did. And I think you could continue that world pretty well in another movie. It's a bummer that it didn't work out. They could have made a better movie with the groundwork that they laid in Street Fighter. But, as I say, only in the Van Damme collection because it's completionist. It's in no, you can't judge it on any of the criteria that you would make up for another Van Damme movie. Training montages, no. Just training montages and splits. That's really all we care about. And actually, I don't think Van Damme does it terrible. He has something to work with. It's a bad script as far as Guile is concerned. He still does a poor job, but I won't belabor the point. Now, what am I going to watch next? I don't know. Yeah, I always say at the end of these what I'm going to watch, and then my rhythm is completely fucked up. I don't know. If you watch this in the future, you'll know, because it'll be the next video.